Our three intrepid heroes were camping in the woods when suddenly a wormhole opened up and sucked them into the past. But this isn't your granddaddy's Mesozoic, oh no. Alongside the dinosaurs, we face the threat of tribal dinosauroids, alien robots, and the very hammer of God itself, the Chicxulub asteroid. So, our three intrepid adventurers are here in the Mesozoic era with our supplies from the future. Why do we have a sun lamp? This is not supposed to be here. Things are already gone weird. Why did we bring a sun lamp back with us? Okay, we're just going to take that apart. That doesn't exist. You didn't see that.
Just grab what you can. Fuck it.
So everybody has a tent. We need to find a place to live to hide from the dinosaurs. Let's look at what we got for wildlife. We've got Styracosaurus, Intriceratops, Dimetrodon, Ornithomimus, a lone Struthiomimus, a Capro, two Troodon, a Yinlong, a Panphasia, two Diplocaulus, and a Pisanosaurus. So actually no macro predators. Actually a pretty safe and good area. We got a cave. We got another cave system. Actually a pretty sick map with the way these hills are laid out. Yeah, I don't know if Cryolophosaurus is in the mod pack. We'll find out eventually. So, my recommendation, I guess, would be to build kind of centrally. With no large predators, we can ignore the cave systems if we just want to build in a more
Couldn't large
open
predators
spot.
eventually spawn?
Yes, they will, but hopefully by the time large predators spawn, we have walls up to defend ourselves. Okay. It's just easier to wall in a cave. So yeah, I don't know, is any spot stand out to anybody for wanting to build stuff? I noticed the two little lakes here would be good. I'm pretty sure these are big enough for fishing. So I think somewhere around here is ideal.
Got some reeds in them, yeah.
We can also, on the topic of defense, one really good way to defend a colony is to use mud and water against the enemy. So having a kill box set up where the enemy has to advance through one of these lakes would also be beneficial. Maybe if we build up here in this gap between the mountains, we can put up some walls quickly to defend ourselves and then expand out towards the lakes. That might be the way to do it.
I'm down.
Pick a tent and pick a spot to put it down for you, I guess.
How do we pick a tent?
So, you click on the tent.
Yep.
And then you click install. And then you pick a spot to put it. Somebody stole my tent. It's fine. I'll take the last one. I'm also gonna
one on the ground. Should I be looking elsewhere?
Yeah, there's three of them. There's one up top, one down near us, and then one over to the right of us.
I took the one to the left. Or I clicked on the one on the left. I guess I haven't taken it.
Yeah, we have to unpause. There's a few other things we'll want to take care of before we unpause.
Fast forward.
So. Oh, I think you just hauled urgently, so they'll haul it to a stockpile if it's set up, but there isn't one set up currently. Okay, I've installed the one to the right. That'll be my tent. I
clicked install, didn't I?
No, you did. You did. But you also hauled. Somebody also hauled urgently the tents, separate from the install order. Yeah. Okay, there's the second one installed. Did you put one down, Eric?
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, take the top one. Up near my cursor, I'm circling it.
Put it close to yours.
Okay.
Wherever that is.
There you go.
Wherever that is.
Okay, all those are installed. Next thing we want to do, we want to set up a work schedule for each of our characters. So I'm going to assign myself to recreate for like 2 hours in the morning and the evening. Then give myself a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hour shift for work in the middle. We'll make it 10. I'm not a slacker. So the schedule is the third button along the bottom.
Yes, I'm looking at her. Anything, work, recreation. I like my recreation at night, so...
Copy Jesse's.
Fuck that.
The upside of having recreation at the same time is it builds social camaraderie between characters because they're, playing cards together or chess or horseshoes or whatever. The upside of staggering work schedules is we don't get in each other's way. So there's some min-max there depending on what you're trying to do. We're all overlapping here at night anyway. None of us are night owls, so we don't have to invert our sleep schedules or anything either. So,
That's not true at all.
the other thing we should do is look at the work tab, which is the tab right before that. I'm going to set this to manual priorities. So the work tab, this is essentially the job priorities for your character, right? So whatever your character is good at, you want those to be high priorities that are done first, basically. So for now, basically probably just look at the traits that your character has that you put like passions into or have high numbers in. It just increase the matching work types. So like animals would be handle animal, train animal. You can hunt if you want to.
Can I not have those two tabs open at the same time? That is lame.
Yeah, you switch between the tabs. I also generally recommend having things like firefight and patient be high and bed rest. So if anything is lit on fire, you want to put out the fire immediately. So firefighting usually at 1. Patient usually at 1 because if you have like a life-threatening injury and you tell the character to go to bed, they might not because patient is a lower priority. Same with bed rest. Bed rest is like you're sick, you're on bed rest to recover. But if you have something of a higher priority than bed rest, they'll get out of bed to do it and then go back to bed. I also put haul urgently, haul plus high priority because that's what you use to like say you need to haul this into storage immediately. And then yeah, beyond that, it's just basically whatever you want to do. And then you can pick some backup stuff like fishing is a good backup thing to just do if you got time off. I usually give a little higher priority to haul to make sure that happens before like these 3rd level tasks, stuff like that. I'm gonna do all the crafting. And I'm gonna put.
I see we got some red circles. What
Research. Yeah, the ones with the red around them, it's just flagging that you're like really bad at that.
Okay,
so you might want to turn
on
those off.
Yep.
But you can also build those up, like if it's relevant to your plan for your character. Also, repair and deconstruct are skillless jobs. Like I think they might build construction, but they don't like have failure chance. So you can always repair and deconstruct. I think it's like efficiency that goes off of skill, but you won't botch the job. So yeah. Adding those. So yeah, I got handle, train, hunt because I have animal skill and shooting. Crafting and intellectual gives me all the various crafting jobs, and then research and scan.
Cooking.
And then I up to my hauling.
I'll go high priority on cooking because I got that.
And then when everybody's happy with their schedules, we can unpause the game and let them start doing stuff. I'm going to put in a little warehouse structure for us to start with, just to get the stuff we brought inside. So I'm just going to put that over here against the wall. And to support that, I'm going to just chop down all the trees in our little home area here. Oh, and I'm also going to... So over here on the right-hand side of the screen, there's all these little symbols down in the corner. These are things that, like, bring up overlays. So, like, this one's fertility. I think you can see it when I toggle it on and off here, right?
Which one of us is fertile?
Sure. So this just gives you a good idea of where to grow. Yeah.
Not that kind of fertility.
Showing roofs. If a roof collapses above you, you can die. You can get crushed to death. Turning off automatic home zones, because that sucks. Yeah, I'll go through zones more when those matter, but that's basically a gist of some of this. Okay, everybody happy with their work schedules for now?
I scarcely know what I'm looking at. Sure.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna unpause.
Like, yeah, you go for it. I'll keep analyzing here.
All right, everybody's running around installing stuff. Garrett's cutting down a tree. We're building some walls.
There, we get a Caprosuchus or something near us.
Okay, everybody needs to get a gun. Hold on. So yeah, right click, equip bolt action rifle. Grab one.
Gear? Where's that?
The bolt actions are over where my cursor is here.
Oh, I dodged him? I don't know. He doesn't seem that interested, maybe because we're not fish.
We'll get a
Maybe these
notification
Capros are
if he hunts us.
Okay.
It'll say Caprosuchus is hunting someone.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Capros in this are not like the Capros in Ark.
No. Yeah, the buck will show up at our tent looking for food. That'll be a problem. The buck T-Rex wanders in. Do you still need a gun, Eric?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm having trouble.
Okay, so click on your character. You can click on him at the top too if you need to. And then you just tell him to go equip gun by right-clicking on the gun. Equip bolt action rifle.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Me and Jesse have been bullshitting. We were talking about bell peppers and bitter foods. Oh, cool. We talked about ethnicity. We're already being racist. Yay.
Oh boy.
Problems have begun. Okay. So managing mood pawns is really important. One thing we can do for that is give ourselves a pin. I'm gonna pause here to set some other stuff up. So I put in a horseshoes pin over here, kind of between the tents. Playing horseshoes is kind of the first recreation thing you get, which will just improve their moods. We also need to
hand grenades.
deal with zones. So the architect tab on the far left is where you build all the different things. And it has like basic orders to give pawns, like chop wood, for instance. You click chop wood, and then you click over trees, and they'll chop down like whatever's ready to go. The thing we need to do right now is zones. So under the zone tab, there's a stockpile zone, and I'm gonna make a stockpile zone in this little building we made. Why is that building weirdly? Okay, I don't know why it's only... Oh, Designator Shapes got turned on somehow.
How big do we want the stockpile? The whole thing?
Oops. Yeah, it's the whole thing. The mod is throwing me off here. I don't remember how this mod works. Why is it... Yeah, okay, there we go. Build triangle. Fixed it. Yeah, okay, there we go. Stockpile in here. So now when we unpause, everybody should start carrying the wood and stuff inside and the food, which we need to get out of the outdoors so the animals don't eat and stuff. So if you get really like in depth here into RimWorld, stockpile like prioritization can be really big. Right now we just have the one stockpile. It doesn't really matter. But things like steel can be stored outside because they won't decay. Wood decays slowly enough that you can also just kind of store it outside without problem.
What's this?
I'm going to throw a wall in up top, cutting off that pass there. And then I'm also going to throw one in, I think just like this. It's a little ambitious maybe, but we'll let them work on it. Yeah, it's also nighttime, so you just let it run. Everybody's sleeping.
Oh, I just want to see what the Pisanosaurus is. Looks a little bit like... No, it's not a... Or it's not like a Psittacosaurus, I don't think. Early Hadrosaur? I don't know, I'm looking at the sprite. What do you think?
Animals, Pisanosaurus. Wildlife tab, I mean. Pisanosaurus.
It's fully fuzzy.
Info. A small early forest dweller only known from partial remains. Maybe a earlier ornithopod like a Hypsilophodontid or something?
That's, yeah, I was thinking Heterodontosaurid kind of thing.
There are some very obscure ones in here. Based
right,
on the known fossil elements from particular, early dinosaur form likely ornithischian, Jesus, or silosaurid from the late Triassic of Argentina. Oh yeah, this is like one of the first bird hip dinosaurs potentially. So it predates like Heterodontosauria and like everything.
Which is weird that they made it fuzzy as hell.
That tracks.
Were they that feathered this early on before they'd even developed bird-like hips?
That's the current thought. Yeah, that the unfeathered stuff actually was a derived trait, that the primitive condition was feathered. Because pterosaur feathers are feathers now, so the common ancestor of dinosaurs and pterosaurs was feathered, probably.
They're not going with pictofibers anymore?
No, pycnofibers is out of date. We got a branching fibers on a pterosaur, which proves they're feathers. That was like 2 or 3 years ago or something, fairly recent.
In the paleontological sense, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's going on next now that we just did our paleontology lesson?
Yes. So, we do need to get these walls up. We also probably want to start growing some food, since we just have these survival meals, which last forever, but are obviously not replenishable.
I have harvest, grow, and plant cut all at stage 2 priority.
Yeah. So the big thing to do for food is to turn on the fertility overlay and look for the dark green patches, which will grow the fastest. So, since I'm not a food grower,
Oh,
yeah, you can decide where you want to grow crops.
All right, where did I find that dark greenness growing zone?
Yeah, so the dark green is just the fertile terrain, which will grow faster. There's a bunch by the lakes in the mud.
How? What did I toggle on to see that? I
Oh,
missed that
it's
part.
little fertility overlay button that's circular down on the right hand side. It's one up from the bottom and one over from the right.
Fertility. Oh, okay. Yep, around the lakes. I see it, and also right by Eric. So then I designate a growing zone. You saying?
Yep. So architect zone, growing zone, and then you just kind of gotta make the little boxes to fill in the green area if you want to optimize it, or you can just make a nice square field if you aesthetically you find that more pleasing.
No, I don't know how I mix and match the sizes. I
Just by filling it in one tile at a time, or 2 or 3, 4 tiles at a time. Okay, it looks
did
like
I
you've got
actually
it
select?
set up where it's making the square. So this is a mod thing that is being weird. So when you go to the zone and you have growing zone open, if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, there's a little shapes window.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, if you
I can
click on
make
the
circles.
cube, and then you can click on the solid cube and stop making weird rings. Which it shouldn't default to the weird ring. That's maybe just a weird hiccup with the multiplayer mod or something. Yeah,
So like
there you
that.
go. Yep, so now you got a big square here that's all being planted.
How do I tell what's designated better? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so you can change what's being planted. He's already planted it full of potatoes, so probably just leave it alone for now.
Okay.
But the basic food crops are potatoes. Oh, great. That's
Whoa.
annoying. We got a psychic drone. That's the first negative event. So everybody's got a negative mood penalty now temporarily. We just got to deal with it. There's nothing we can do about it. So yeah, food types. So corn is the most inefficient, but the least labor intensive.
A
So
psychic drone. Like, can we explore that? What the fuck just happened? What do you mean just a psychic drone just popped up?
yeah, that's if you go to history, which is the little book icon, and then messages, you can see the thing again. Bring it back up. Every male colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier tuned only to affect males. For a few days, some people's moods will be a bit worse. The drone level is low. But you got inspired creativity as well. You're inspired to make better art or furniture or items, which we don't have anything set up right now. Okay, I'm going to pause here, and we need to get some other stuff going. So, we're growing all this nice food, right? This stuff will rot.
Yes.
So we need to take care of that. So, to do that, we need to get power going. So if we go to the power tab of the architect tab, or the power spot on the architect tab, whatever you want to call it, wind turbines are probably the best bet here, but we don't quite have the resources for these. So I'm going to queue up some wind turbines. I'm just going to put them down kind of in the middle of our tents. And this is like an optimization for wind turbine layout. So they have like a path in front and behind that has to be completely devoid of obstructions. So no trees, nothing tall. But you can overlap them. So if I just put 2 wind turbines facing each other, it's actually really optimal. Which is questionable logically, but that's how game work.
I also question the fact that we have tents right here. Like, I get some people need a or a fan on to sleep, but this feels a little excessive.
Yeah, sleeping right underneath the industrial fucking power generating wind turbine. I'm also going to go ahead and designate some mining to be done. Who mines? Only Eric
Definitely
is flagged for
not me.
mining. I'm a 0. Eric's a 4. So yeah, I guess Eric's the miner.
Yeah, he is. Kid.
I'm gonna put mining on me at like a 2 still though for just early game. So yeah, there's a steel deposit over near my cursor here that I've marked some mining orders on. So basically, whenever they have time to mine, somebody will head over to a nearby mining spot and mine that stuff. So we need some steel, but we really need those components. So I'm going to also mark those.
Yep, I am incapable of mining.
So Eric, if you grab your character, click on him, and then you right click on like the component mining area over by my cursor, you can prioritize it. And then he'll go do it immediately. Right now he's playing horseshoes, so you might not want to do that, but it's something to probably do here soon to make sure we get those components pulled in. All right.
Work is the poop.
Yep.
No more work.
Eric's going to do it. And then yeah, after this, I'll let. Well, you can set up some future orders if we need more stuff later. Although I'm right here with you, hanging out, mining.
I think.
Although you can see how much slower I am because I have no skill compared to you. Am I even doing it? Is this even going up? Oh, it is. Oh, that's
really.
miserably slow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm
Okay,
just building an
I'm
entire
leaving that for you.
windmill.
I'm gonna go mine steel. You're gonna have to do all the components. I can't. That's not functional.
That's
That's insane. Yeah, and it looks like Garrett's hauling
Where?
over resources to set up the windmills.
No, now I'm going over to
Oh,
help
oh.
Eric with something.
You're just
Oh,
grabbing
your shit.
the stuff and hauling it over.
Why'd you guys start building on the opposite side of the cave?
Oh, I just wanted it
Yeah.
inside the walls for protection.
But well, I mean, yeah, but like I'm having to run all the way around this peninsula here.
No, Eric can mine a path through the hillside there if he wants to.
Yeah, Eric. Come on, or not Casey Jones. Who's
John
a steel
Henry?
driving? John Henry, steel driving man.
All right.
You can beat that machine right through the whole cliffside. I believe in you.
So yeah, we need a freezer and a dedicated kitchen. These are also like very essential early game things. So I'm also gonna lay these out.
Freezer.
Yeah.
What about cooler?
Freezer was cooler.
But cooler was freezer.
So I think we'll do a relatively small double-walled freezer.
The fuck you on about? Okay, my guy's just arranging stuff. No, I'm bringing stuff. Never mind. I'm helping. Jesse is just a building that bar over there. Eric has had enough. Fuck you. Out of the way.
It's like,
Fucking amateur hour over here.
get out of there,
Eric's-
Trump.
You call that axe swing or pickaxe swinging?
I'm gonna beat Jesse before he finishes.
Right? You had a 15-minute.
Yeah,
you had like
it's,
a 12-day head start.
It's really bad. I don't think I can do this actually. Well, I got level 1 from the first node, so I'll catch up. It'll be okay. We'll let my character
Yeah.
waste his life.
That is how your character works, I think, right?
Yeah.
You kind of have to because it's only 3 of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the resources early game. I didn't give us a bunch of freebies, so we got to actually earn it. I gave ourselves reses, so I felt like that was a counterbalance.
So you're saying first immortality, then the bitches.
So, temperature is also a big thing we'll have to manage. The tents do a lot of that automatically for our characters, when they're sleeping at least. And we're in a temperate environment. It's summer, so we don't have to really worry about it. When winter comes, we'll have to have houses built by then, probably with heaters. And for the food, we need to put in a cooler to freeze it. So I'm going to set that up. So the cooler has like a blue side and a red side. Blue is cold, red is hot. It functions as a heater if you put it in backwards. So make sure you put the cool side on the room you actually want to cool or freeze.
Oh, I have already went to sleep. Fuck you guys. Fuck Jesse.
Yeah, I'm
Finish
gonna
that in the
finish.
rain.
I'm gonna finish the job before I leave. That's usually how they work.
In the rain.
Unless he mental breaks, and then he'll stop immediately. I am actually getting pretty pissed, though.
It's understandably so.
Yeah.
Okay, but when do we start getting the tames?
Yeah. So if you go to the wildlife tab, that will show all the animals. The first red X is showing their rebellion chance, or their chance to attack back if you go hunt them. So a Diplocalus can be freely hunted without ever attacking back. You just go stomp on them. Compy is pretty safe to hunt, etc. The second red X is the tame marker. So anything you flag by turning the red X into a green check mark will be added to the tame list, and somebody will go tame it. If
How
you
do I
want to
get
make
my-
sure you tame it specifically, you can prioritize it. We'll pause here. Just click on your character and then click on the Diplocaulus to find where it is first.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, and then click on your character at the top of the screen, and then right-click the Diplocaulus, and then there'll be a tame thing. Cannot tame Diplocaulus, no food. So we need taming materials. So probably just meat or something for it.
How do we get meso berries?
Yeah, they don't exist. They're fiction.
Real to me, damn it.
So different animals will have different like capabilities. Some animals are just going to be like pets. Some of them will be mounts. Some of them will be battle pets that can fight.
Oh, something killed the Caprosuchus. Oh, it's unconscious. Never mind.
Oh yeah, no, hunt that shit. I'm gonna go kill him.
Go for it.
Why is it unconscious? What happened?
You can check the health tab on the Capro, and you can see Troodon. A Troodon kicked its ass.
Oh, the wounding tooth
Oh,
got it.
you came
Okay.
over and killed it, and you didn't even haul it away. Oh, because we don't have a stockpile set up. Hold on, pause. We need a dumping stockpile for carcasses. So I'm just gonna make a little one down here on the ground randomly. So this is a dumping stockpile, which automatically defaults to basically rubbish, which includes dead bodies. So it's useful to set up for hauling over, nice fresh ones. You just want to allow rotten from it, so you don't haul over every carcass on the map. Only the freshly killed ones. I'm gonna we'll leave chunks on. If we want to haul any chunks around to clear space, then that's good too. Where was the Capro though?
It's down. I know where it is.
Oh yeah, I got it. I see it.
You got it. Okay.
I'll grab it. Hauling cart the Capro back. So that's just another zone on the zone tab, right next to stockpile, dumping stockpile. And then if you click on the stockpile itself, there's a little storage tab, and that controls what goes into it. So I open the storage tab at the very top, allow rotten or allow fresh, and I just clicked off allow rotten. Eric broke the wind turbine.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Okay,
That
we
was
do have
so
the first one
fast.
up already, so that's good. The other thing we need is power lines. So power conduit,
So we can
waterproof
stand out
conduit. Thanks,
amongst the crowd.
mods. Yeah. Oh, that's only goes in the water. That's not rainproof. That doesn't matter.
All right, so looks like our cooler's done. Do we put the Capro body in there or what?
Yeah. So let me set up the zone here while we're paused. So we want a stockpile zone inside the cooler. We want this to be specifically. We're going to clear everything. We're going to make it priority critical. Allow fresh, allow foods, except for survival meals because those don't decay. And then we'll allow corpses that are fresh.
Is this in zoning and architect?
Yeah, so you go to architect, you go to zone, you make just a stockpile zone anywhere. And then to control what goes into it, you have to click on the zone after you've made it. And then there's a little storage tab button above the stockpile zone 2 thing. So.
Oh, Jesus.
And then to actually freeze things, you also have to go to the cooler and specifically make it freeze. Cooler's default is air conditioners. So I'm going to just drop it down to -9C here so it freezes. And then I double walled this so that it insulates better. You can single wall it and it's fine, but if it gets too hot outside or we expand it, we might need more coolers. So I just went ahead and doubled it.
I trust anything you do with that stuff. All right, I am just lounging around. Why am I hanging out?
Yeah, we're idle right now. I'm going to pause. We need to queue up some more work. So we need to take down some trees or do some more mining or something. I'm going to get a kitchen started here
Trees
first.
are probably what I want to be doing because I assume that's what I have some ability in.
Didn't really leave a good spot for
Plants,
a kitchen
yeah,
actually
yeah.
with this. Let's put a kitchen.
I need to wind some trees. All right,
Just
so how
build
do I
it
make
down.
myself do that?
So, architect, orders, and then there's chop wood. So chop wood, you click and drag to highlight trees, and then they'll be flagged for chopping.
Chop wood. We probably want to take the trees down just like throughout our camp, right?
Yeah, so, okay, here's one thing we can do. One thing we should do. the trees that we have in here are going to keep getting in the way of these wind turbines. So the trick is you go to floors and you can just pave over underneath the wind turbines so the trees don't grow. So I've done that now. So we'll build concrete there to stop them. Shoot, hold on. I got to finish this kitchen before he builds it. Okay, a little micro kitchen just to start with. Just enough to get us working. And then when we build our houses, I'll let everybody build their own house.
Oh no.
So I'll stop taking the reins on structures.
I am definitely not winning. Jesse is winning.
Okay.
Chop at a tree, chop at a tree.
Oh, I think I built this where it actually can't be reached properly. Whoops. Noob.
Where do we see the time at? Oh, 1900. Whoops. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all day and I work all night.
I'll unpause here in a second. I just gotta fix my mistake.
Jesse's a lumberjack and he's okay. He puts on women's clothing and hangs around in bars.
I don't recall ever doing this, but I mean, I guess it could have happened.
Fry has instructed me that me and Eric can team up and we can take Jesse down. But
Yeah.
don't say this out loud. Just read it in chat and tell Eric.
This is
Was that
true.
Garrett?
I mean, any one of us could take control of our character and use it to kill the other two at any moment.
Seems like a bad idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
I trusted
I'm
us
not-
ourselves to not troll the others with that, but
Okay, so cut plants. I can do that.
conversely, if you're playing this game and one of your colonists commits some sort of grievous offense, like beating another colonist to death, you can give them the firing squad.
Damn.
Nice.
Can I set cut plants on things that aren't valid targets, or will it only work if I click the right thing?
Cut plants will cut anything. Chop wood will only chop mature trees. And then if you do harvest orders, that'll harvest like food in the environment and medicine. Yeah, so like one of these things you flagged to cut was medicine. We'll harvest that.
Nice.
You don't really need to worry too much about stuff growing inside the walls, just as long as it's not blocking the wind turbines. It's just
Well, it was more-
it's safer to chop wood inside the walls, obviously.
Construction botched.
Yeah, it was
We got a botch already.
gonna be a
Send
bit
for
of
the
that.
man, Eric.
We had a few.
Yeah. Jesus.
There were 5 of them.
We need more
Yappa
components. I'm gonna go flag them to be mined.
Okay.
There's another batch way around the corner.
Harvest. Oh, I am just going to town harvesting now. Why? I didn't tell my guy to harvest out there.
No, I flagged some harvest orders just for
Oh,
basic
okay.
food.
I trust you.
Yeah, we got some pine nuts that can be salvaged from plants here.
What about these?
Maybe
As long
some
as
maybe
it's
some of those
raining.
too.
Right?
Yeah, I mean I did set the map to be, hot and rainy for the
That's
Mesozoic
fine.
experience, so
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Where am I go? Oh, I'm helping you guys. Like, I just pieced the fuck. I love that because I'm zoomed in trying to, like, keep tabs on the base. And all of a sudden one of our guys just fucking hauls off in the name of freedom.
bye bitches.
Do I have to tend to my potatoes or what?
Nope, they just grow unattended unless something bad happens. If you get potato famine, then you gotta go deal with them.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, it's just set them and forget them. There's some mods
Also-
that add a little more detail to like crops and stuff, but I tried to minimize the actual game-changing things that weren't the dino mods. So
That's fine. I love that with my set schedule that I piece out like 2 hours before you guys. And just like, I'm gonna go play horseshoes. Y'all can fuck off.
okay, we got our first crafting table built, which is
I have
a
a couple
butcher table.
brewskis.
Oh, we also didn't take our proper tents, but it doesn't matter. They're all the same. Garrett's sleeping in the tent I put down.
We're not. They're not the houses. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're just
Like he's
stopgaps.
hinting at you at something.
Oh, travelers. Couple of dino folk rounding through.
Oh,
So,
really? Where?
these
Oh, I see.
guys are friendly.
Nocturnal though.
Neutral. We could technically try to abduct them and forcibly integrate them into our colony. Or kill them and steal their stuff.
Could
Or we just let them be.
invite them nicely?
No, not without a mod.
Oh.
There'll be other groups that come by to visit. These guys are just traveling through, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these guys literally exist only for you to be evil to.
Oh, okay. Drinks with toes and wakes from. God, they're moving too fast. Wakes from
Pause.
hope. Okay,
Oh
thanks.
shit! There's a Dimetrodon that died in this cave. He's already rotted though.
Oh.
Damn, missed that.
I should be keeping an eye on the wildlife tab. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the problem is if the moment they're dead, they don't show up in the tab anymore. So you got to catch them when they're like that Capro where they were dying, bleeding out.
Unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, pausing here because we don't have any work orders set. We've run out of steel, so we need to mine more steel.
Real steel.
Yeah, so the
working on
butcher
something.
table, about that. So if you click on the butcher table, it'll have a little button down on the side that says bills on the left-hand side. You click that, and it'll be a list of all the jobs. Currently nothing because we don't have anything. So add
Add
bill,
the capro to it.
butcher creature, and then if you click the do X times button, you can make it do forever. And then that's all you have to do. Just butcher every creature on the map that is dead. So, yep, grabbed it. He's chopping that bitch up. And we got some meat and we got some leather.
Nice. Hell bent for leather.
Medium dinosaur hide. Don't question it.
Need many things.
Did we get
Can
those
I tame my
components? Yes.
Diplocalus now?
You should be able to with the capro meat, I would imagine.
Alright, I'm gonna pause for a second to figure that. Okay, so I need to tame. Right click. Oh.
They
I
will
wanna
have a
make sure
taming
I do it.
threshold, so you need to also have enough skill. But I imagine Diplo's got to be really low.
Okay, I prioritize taming it. Alright, I'll unpause it now, sorry. Yeah, I would assume Diplocalus are not as hard to tame as they are in Ark.
Right.
Which is mostly just because they're frail, because this is, I assume, not knockout.
There is also a chance if you fail taming or hunting an animal that the entire herd will turn on you.
I don't think there's any other Diplocalus, though.
No,
this
there's
is it.
not. But
This
this is why we really probably should never hunt the trikes, because
Right.
we'll have an entire angry family of Triceratops beating us to death.
It went to sleep.
Yeah, so you have to wait for it to wake up to tame
God
it.
damn it. Why did Diplocalus so sleepy? I've watched this thing go to sleep next to our gate many times.
Oh shit! There's a bunch of dead compies on the map.
Oh.
What do they do? Oh, they tried to eat a Styracosaurus and it didn't work.
Shocking. So can we go get those bodies?
Yep, I already flagged them to haul urgently.
Okay.
We're probably running over there already. Oh, I like these Styracs. These things are cool.
Yeah, it's a good model. I like it. Like, really good model.
Yeah, you and me are heading right over there to grab some boys. Eric's not too far behind.
Nice.
Okay, how hard are the Styracs to tame?
Oh, they killed one of the baby Styracs, or it's asleep, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, maybe they went after a baby and like aggroed the herd or something. Where's the one that's down?
In the middle of all of them. You
Oh yeah, it's already.
it.
Oh, I didn't realize they actually did get one.
Yep.
Oh shit.
They got one, but they got fucked up in the process.
Yeah, they lost 2 compies taking down a baby.
It's just like yoink, Flea.
Like,
Hey guy,
look
walk
like
through the
Sam
herd with their
Hopkins.
baby. Like, hey,
You don't need this anymore, right?
right? You gonna eat that?
Oops. Cancel that shit.
Finally stopped raining. Oh, another dead Dimetrodon. Probably already rotten though.
Yeah, I haven't noticed the Dimetrodons on the
Rotting.
species list for a while, so they're probably decayed.
Wonder
We
why
can
they're
go
so. I mean,
fast.
they're time displaced as well, so it makes sense that they keep dying.
If I tame the baby, do you think that'll piss off the parents?
Yes. If you fail to tame it, I assume anyway.
Oh my god, it's self-tamed!
Whoa!
What?
A Styracosaurus just self-tamed.
Nice.
Oh, it's one of the big ones. It's
Yeah,
coming down.
holy shit. Okay, so we're gonna make a
How-
zone. That's just
how
a
did
random
we-
event.
Like we ran through its herd with their baby, and it's like, I'll hang out. What are you guys doing?
So we're gonna expand an allowed area. Oh, we have visitors I want to trade too. I'm gonna make area 1, and I'm just gonna flag that inside the walls, like all the outdoor areas. And I'm gonna assign the Styrac there so it doesn't get eaten. We'll just
Okay.
keep it inside the walls, running around randomly, but out of
I
the
failed to
kitchen and
tame.
storage.
I attempted to tame, failed on the Diplocalus again.
So, I guess since this animal just joined freely, if it bonds with somebody, it's your animal.
Our guests came through and they're already leaving. We have Azix EX,
Oh no, they're hanging outside.
Pain Giver, and Mud suits
Who's
him.
the social one?
I'm the social one.
Okay, you can go trade with them if you want. We don't really have any silver to trade them, but
Pain
I'm
giver.
already sleeping.
okay. Yeah, then it probably doesn't matter. They're not likely to have anything useful. They look like they're tribals, so. So
They
yeah,
just heard me befriended the Styracosaurus and they wanted to
Mud
show.
suits. I like the way the mud feels on my naked skin.
Scales, really.
That's what my
Some of
parents-
my.
That's
what
why
am I
she's
doing?
saying.
Where am I? Oh god, I'm mining again. Oh no.
Trying
Okay,
Look at
I'm
this
I'm
sad
gonna
sack over
cancel
here.
this. I'm going to sleep. Fuck that
Right.
shit. All right, that'll be it for this episode. Till next time.